your girl Anaya Simone. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have my beautiful friends with me, my girls, my sisters, and we're gonna, just have some girl talk real quick.
Yeah, for real.
Talk our, sugar honey iced tea. Y'all gonna, hopefully love it. Hopefully.
They better love it. Exactly.
Hopefully.
Because we want to give you
Because if y'all do, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if y'all want to see us together again.
In the box below, honey.
If y'all want to, All right. So, anyways, before we get started, I want you guys to introduce yourselves.
I'm Shay, Princess_Shay with 2 E's on Instagram.
I'm crying. C. I think it's King Karamani. I don't know. I never memorize it. I'll put it in the comment.
You think it's what?
I think it's King Karamani.
You think it's what?
King Karamani! Oh. I was like, what are you talking about?
Okay, and
Hey guys, you already know who it is. It's Forever Jill with 4 L's. You already know the deal. Hey.
my sis with her 10K.
Oh my god.
Get her to, what is it?
We need some subscribers, honey.
10.5. Well, we need to get the 10K here too. So,
It's gonna happen.
anyways, I have a few questions that
Get to the
I feel like
ready.
a lot of people think about, and I want you guys to answer them truthfully. You don't have to give, the tea if you don't want to, but feel whatever you need that you should do to answer these questions. I was gonna ask people, but I feel like they all have the same answers. Like, they all have the same questions I do. So, to start off, we're gonna talk about dating outside our race. So, how do you guys feel about that, and would you guys date outside your race? Anybody?
I feel like that's hard being mixed because, like, I've dated black and white people, so I don't think that's really dating outside my race.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I feel like there's even like a difference when like you're black and dating someone who's Caribbean, because that's like outside your culture.
Yeah.
So I've
Wow.
experienced that.
Never thought of it that way.
It's deadass. It's a culture
I mean,
shock.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yeah, my ex was 100% Trinidadian, and I stuck out like a fucking sore thumb. Like, they could tell,
They
like,
could tell.
oh, you're fucking American, like, like.
Yeah.
But they didn't treat me different. It was just, I'm not used to things that they're used to, like
Stuff
their
experience in
food,
itself.
like, like.
Yeah.
It took, like, the first year of our relationship was very, like, because I'm used to, like,
It was
Southern
an
cooking,
adjustment.
and, like, yeah, I eat that stuff, like, my mom makes everything, but to eat that, like, like, Caribbean style food every day.
Yeah, because they not gonna let you leave without being fed.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Right.
Another thing
Force
is,
fed.
it's kind of like sometimes if you don't have the same ethnicity or race or whatever, they don't want you.
Right.
It don't even.
I've been there.
Like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think I can date outside my race, but that's just me. Like, I love me a black man. Okay,
I can't remember what she said.
I love me some black men,
Black
some
men,
strong,
yes.
handsome.
Well, I would
Chocolate.
say
Yes.
well, chocolate is definitely my favorite of all time. But I wouldn't mind dating a white man either, if he was fine and like totally loved my curls, just was very
Yeah.
obsessed with me.
Yeah.
Like he just knows, and he knows what to say out his mouth. And,
Right.
I hate for someone to have to walk on eggshells because of, me being black, but it's some things you have to understand. Things are not the same, so you kind of got to come correct.
Right.
But ultimately, I would love to marry a dark chocolate man and have chocolate babies, okay?
Girl.
That's what I want. I just love chocolate. Like in the sun, they glisten.
I just don't feel like, I don't know, like I'm attracted to them, like white guys. Like, they look good, but it's nothing more than that.
Yeah, you just have a preference. You just want to date, black man.
Yeah. The only way that I would, so I've never dated outside my race, but I would. But the only way I would date a white man is if the situation was completely transparent. Like, we would have to be so open with communication on both sides of the spectrum that it's like, because I would never want to feel unwanted, like, as far as his family. Like, you know, because they could play like a good role, like, oh, you know, like we're so open to whatever, but low key it could be, you know, a little shiesty.
If we're just dating, I don't need to meet your family.
Right.
If we're in a full-blown relationship,
Then yeah, like that's something, but like I feel like that is something you think about in the dating phase, and that's like a lot of pressure because like
Just really
if I'm just chilling with you, I don't want to be in my head like, oh my
I met
god,
a
his
few
mother.
people's family members, but I don't ever.
Oh shit.
We'll cut it out.
I've met a few people's family members, but like I don't ever bring nobody around me. My family.
No.
Yeah, no. You gotta really be like solid.
Selective. Yeah.
Do you have any horror stories of being brought around someone's family? Because
I don't.
I do.
I do, but I plead the fifth.
It's funny. No, it's funny, so I'm gonna tell it. So I got asked to like come over for dinner, and when I got to the boy's doorstep, he was like, I didn't tell my mom you were black, she just assumed you were Hispanic.
What?
And they were Dominican, yeah. So I was like, I'm not about to lie. Like, I gotta go in. And then I'm like, damn, do I really want to go in if like,
Yeah, you don't know.
like you didn't expect me to lie, but you kind of put me on to be like, they don't know. And I'm like, wait, why is that even like a big, in my head, I'm like, why is that a big deal?
Oh, Spanish.
It's really
So
sad.
then, mind you, fast forward, I stuck out the dinner because I was like, not for nothing, like, I'll turn up on my way home.
Yeah.
I'm here. So I go inside and like full Spanish conversation, and you know me, I'm just like,
Dang. Just lied.
I'd have been like, nah, this food looks bussin', but I don't know if it's
I don't
this
like
much.
the
There's no
disrespect.
conversation, nothing. So his mother's like speaking, and I'm just like, oh no, I don't speak Spanish. And I think that disgusted her more than anything. She just looked at me, she was like,
You could be Spanish, but if
She
you
was like, your mother
if you
didn't
Spanish and don't know how to.
but on some, your mother didn't teach you Spanish. Like, there's
Yeah.
people that like, okay, it's spoken in your house, you could speak Spanglish, like you can get over with that. But like, if it ain't like better, like I don't know,
Better like
DK, like you know what I'm saying, like common slang you're around. So I was like, oh no, like we don't speak Spanish in my house. And she was like, well, where's your family from? I was like, oh, we from here. Like,
Black.
and she was like, oh, like she's like, what are you? She's like, are you Puerto Rican? Like you're Puerto Rican and white? And I'm like, no, I'm black and white. And she was just like, oh,
Wow.
nothing, no eye contact for the rest of the night. I was just like, all right, let me get my
awkward.
throat sledge and balance, cause
That's so awkward.
What's the
Nothing
next
is so
question?
rude.
What? I don't know why my throat like that.
That was me trying to freaking swallow that food last night.
Yo, that dry pickled cucumber burger.
Nothing was worse than that fish battered chicken
Alright,
tenders.
you right? You right? I'd rather take a dry burger.
Yo, I couldn't get over
That shit was
that.
soggy.
But the fact that Nice was like, I want a cheeseburger and didn't get a cheeseburger was
Got
what
a
threw me
freaking
over.
cucumber burger.
Okay, so the next question is.
Just the way she left, I'm scared.
It's not even that serious. How do y'all feel about dating versus talking? I hate that word, talking.
Talking is just a millennial phase.
That's dumb. It came out of
Phrase. It came out of nowhere.
Facts.
I just feel like
nowhere. Just no. It was before that.
So-
Think about it.
back then people just liked each other. You liked them, and
You
he
can't
liked
even
you.
think about
You'd be
one
together. But now everyone needs to take these steps in order to be girlfriend or be boyfriend. I just don't see a point of doing that. You kind of can figure out who is for you within the first 3 to 4 months. You know. After that, you like each other, make it official. Why we gotta wait 6, 7, 8, 10, a whole year to get cuffed? Absolutely not. I don't care.
Unless he got some
Baggage.
baggage.
Yeah, but no, I'm not dealing with no one with no baggage for real. Like,
Boys
not
love hiding their emotions,
Yo.
pretending nothing wrong.
Boys love
Meanwhile,
hiding
they getting over their whole ex for 12 million years. Wasting your
Ain't got
time.
time for that. So it's like, for me, if you want to talk, 6 months is the cap. That's it. That's it. 6
Word.
months.
Because I know if I like you in like the first 2 weeks. Like if I want to be around you.
Yeah, you can kind of know.
Both
You kind of know
like
who you want to
hang out.
mess with.
I feel like I know if our like personalities are gonna mesh.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm gonna like, okay, I want to hang with
I've
you
never
more.
dated someone like, and I also never.
I've dated. I've never been in a relationship.
Yeah,
I've dated.
you had situationships.
Well, no. I'm lying. I just recently dated someone, but like before that, no.
Yeah,
It
because
was
like
not
you
happening.
can. That's like I feel like the concept that people can get confused. Like you're in a relationship with one person, but you can date people. You know what I'm saying? Like dating,
but not
if you're
everybody.
dating,
no, but I'm
okay
saying
with
like, but once you realize like, okay, like, all right, I'm dating and this is not for me because like I'm cool with just being around one person.
Yeah,
but I think
or
people.
the opposite.
Yeah, no, I know, but I don't think people know that there's more ways to date.
I
than
feel
just
like
one.
if you're exclusively dating, it's between you and one person. I mean,
But that's
you
when
define
that's
that.
when you get to that point, though. When you
Exclusive.
guys both come up to the conclusion that y'all want to be exclusive,
then you cut everybody off.
What is a DTR? Define the relationship.
Girl, get out of here.
That's from awkward. She's like, are you gonna DTR?
But if you're dating, yeah, you have every right to date as many people as you want.
yeah.
Word,
of
but
course.
as long as there's open communication.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
if you're sexual.
Please don't lie
Word.
to me. That's
Exactly,
one thing.
'cause,
Don't lie
like-
to me. Like, how old are we? For what? I'm gonna tell you that I'm dating other people. So what
Facts.
you lying about?
The question part is more of the I want to make sure we're on the same type.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah,
Because I wouldn't want you to feel equally that way either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, like, well, maybe for me, I don't know, like, nobody like asks anymore, like, if you want to be in a relationship.
they just kind of like
fucking
move
happens.
into it. I mean, yeah, I don't like that. I need you to ask
Yeah.
me.
It kind of happens.
If you don't ask me, then I'm not
to
your
know.
girl.
My last two
Thank
relationships
you.
were like that.
If I wasn't
Just-
asked, anything happened.
Yeah, like
So I guess they would be considered situationships.
yeah, they are. It's sad that's the word, but I did a whole study on that. So yeah, if you're dating, date as many people as you want, as long as you're open communication. If you're exclusive dating, it's you and one other person. That's it. Boom, boom, pow, and then you guys are officially committed, and then it's over.
I just want y'all to think about, like, when exactly did you start hearing what talking was? Like, it came out of nowhere.
My
literally.
sophomore year of college.
Nah,
No,
I just
it was
thought about
before
it.
that.
I was
I feel like it
talking to somebody in like 2014 because I just realized I was like, damn.
I was in a relationship for 2 years, so I wouldn't have known anything about, you know, that talking
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
So when I got to college, that's when I started realizing people had side chicks and side dudes, and I was like, what the heck is that? I was like, oh, let me not be depressed over a guy. Let me go ahead and rack up some guys in my closet, you know? And that's how it all started, and now I hate
She
it.
rack up some guys in my closet.
Now I hate it that way.
Saw the whole new
I'm never giving up my roster again.
Nah, trying to get your roster back.
yeah.
Trying to get back a roster is
It's the worst.
Honestly, it's kind of okay. So if you're not gonna give up your roster, but you have one person on your roster that you're
Gonna
like,
keep for a minute.
like, you gotta make sure that the other people on your roster are like mellow. They can't be trying to be at the top spot too, because
That's so hard,
that's
bro.
why I had to just 86 my whole list, because everybody's trying to be
Number one.
number one,
Damn.
and they're trying to, like, you know, prove
'Cause
themselves.
I can't call 4 people baby at the same time.
Oh no, that's out.
That's a lot.
At least you don't gotta call them all their names.
That's
So
true.
if you
That's
give them
also
one
a
name,
strategy.
Yeah.
then you don't have to say their name.
I'm trying.
Son,
When you really think about it.
it's just too much. It makes your brain hurt. If you like someone and she like you back, he like you back. Like,
Yeah,
that's
but that's like, it sounds very black and white.
It
but
still takes
it's
a lot
literally
of time
not
to
black and
know
white.
somebody, though.
Word. It's not black and white.
I just feel like everyone, this is the problem here, right? Every time we meet a guy, right? We have these conversations in the car or like getting to know each other, and you then told your whole life story in a one sitting. To find out that a month or two later he's not even here no more. I feel like a lot of us are not being a mystery anymore. It's kind of like we just give it all. So what we need to do is, in the process of dating, you need to take it step by step. No, he's not gonna know how many siblings I have on the first freaking date. He needs to want more and know more from you.
Yeah.
Because then they feel like once that first date hits, right? They feel like, all right, first date, second date, come back to the crib. That's only 3 times. He didn't have to work no more. So now you're at the crib on the 3rd date, in the bed, cuddling, kissing, on the 3rd date, and it's only been what? 3 fucking weeks.
So you're against. So if
You gotta let
You
that
got
shit
a
come
90-day
up.
rule or something?
yeah, like,
No,
are
I'm-
you against sex on the first date?
No, I'm not saying like, I'm not talking in regards to
No,
sex.
yeah.
Oh, you mean the boot up aspect?
Yes, because the
Okay,
people,
yeah.
guys don't have enough imagination anymore.
Where you step over the get to know
They
you.
just
Straight
boom,
to-
they just straight to it. So
Right.
then now they on to the next female because this girl has already
Boring.
I already know who her mom name is, her sister name is, what she do. What more? I already took her out 3 times. She already ready to go.
I understand. I catch
You need-
your drift.
Yeah.
You need to give guys more time to get to know you. But if it's someone that you've been talking to for 3 freaking years, he needs to cuff it right now because that's not happening no more.
That
You
ain't
get
no-
comfortable. Comfortable. Yes. It hits home all the time. A guy always, when you feel comfortable with someone, and you've been having sex with that one person, and you guys know each other, it becomes a long ass situationship for 3 years and plus whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one wants to make it official because they feel like, well, we're so comfortable.
But I feel like even in a situationship, you have to stay spicy. Like, you're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the good part about a situationship. There's not the like, no, I don't want to say stuck feeling of a relationship, but like situationship, like you have to keep that spice. Because like, no, we're not in a committed relationship yet. Like, we're still doing our thing, but like,
yeah, I just feel like
once it gets boring, it's like that's why like I feel like on dates you're supposed to like, yeah, give minimal information, but like give information like, okay, your likes. Because that could lead to another date. Like, oh, you like roller skate? Okay, so next time we should skate. Or, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you like sushi.
Lazy, yeah. Be giving it just like that, right?
But I feel like girls equally have to do the same thing.
Of course.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can make it, like, I feel like boys aren't, like, easy to please. But, like, you can make a date out of, like, how about we go to Buffalo Wild Wings because your team's playing tonight? Like, we don't have to watch it in the crib. We could go out and watch it. Like,
and no one thinks that.
I feel like you have to also, like, bag your man. Like, you can't.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be bagged every day.
You know what? That's freaking perfect that you said that.
Like, I want to roll over and be like,
I love that you said that.
You know what I'm roll back over, like,
right?
Trading places?
Yeah,
you
like,
said Usher trading places?
Yeah.
Facts. Like, I love.
They need love and care too, you know?
But yeah, I think that might be like a personality thing.
You need to flower each other.
I like to bag men. Like, I like to, you know, I like the chase too. Like,
I like to do stuff that
anyone that's ever stuck around, like, I'm not gonna lie, I bag them.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not afraid to slide in DM. I'm not afraid to walk up to somebody and
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
what's up? I like a low key, like,
what's up?
I don't need a put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game.
No,
I hate when guys.
Oh my gosh, that's so annoying.
I hate when guys ask their friends.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
to come up to you and do their work for them. How old are we?
Oh yeah.
Don't do that now.
Don't send your friend over to me.
My man was trying to talk to you.
I just feel like a lot of us.
You're gonna be mad if your friend tries to bag me instead.
I just hate
that's happened.
What if I turn around and be like, forget your friend, I want you.
Word.
That was so many. That was so many years ago, man.
But I've had that happen to me. Like, not for nothing, I came over here to talk to you for my mans, but like, not for nothing, I want to talk to you.
Guys will do that.
I just think it's just really sad that like, you know, referring back to like being stuck in, you know, within a situationship or someone you've been dealing with and it's not official because things have been like, why now? Why cuff now? We're so good.
Wait, is that the same song?
Oh, that's what I was saying. When you hit the
no, that's
down
it's
walking down.
Oh, I know you're
no, it's not pressure.
No, I think it is.
Walking down, she walking down.
Pressure. Yeah, play it.
Yeah.
No, that's two different songs.
Two different songs.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't lie. All right, so next question is, when is the time to let someone go?
Everyone deep
Yesterday, the day before that, and the week before that one.
Yes, literally. It was always time.
Red flags, you gotta let it go.
Yes.
Let it go.
I feel like if you have red flags, like, don't ever look over them. Like, always keep
So
it
easier said than done.
I look over red flags.
I can't see.
My
Hey, yo!
I can't see.
My reasoning behind looking over red flags is because people are fucking damaged and they need people to
But you can't be Captain Save.
I'm not trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. It's more so sometimes people deadass don't know their own potential. And it takes like a person to like expose them to that. Like, you know, like, oh shit, like I could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they think the thought in their head, like, I could do this, I could feel this way, I could be this way, but they don't put the pedal to the metal to do it.
They don't. If they improve, it's okay. When they don't
If
improve,
you're showing you want to grow, then yes.
Yes.
Like, if you're showing, like,
But they just don't
wanna-
need to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Because eventually some people will take advantage of
Facts.
that. You
More
helping
often than
them.
not, it is an advantage taking.
And once they start taking advantage of that, then it start deteriorating.
Right.
You.
And then they don't realize like what your goal was until after you're like
done with them.
Finished.
I totally agree.
Here you're trying to put life into someone.
I think it's the fear of
You
people
can't-
not wanting to build somebody and then see that with somebody else.
I
Like
did
people
that.
don't want to see
Like, I
all
get
their
it.
hard
I
work
get
be
where
appreciated
you're
somewhere
coming
else.
from
I
because
did that.
I've been in that situation, but I just feel like I just can't water somebody anymore.
Word.
Especially when I'm not
It's not
getting
gonna
it
get in
back,
return.
and it can't
Yeah.
happen that way.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting here uplifting you, making you feel good, and I can't even get flowers or you thinking about me on a good day, on your good day.
Yeah.
And I'm just over that. Like, it's trash, it's garbage.
Facts. You don't want to be with someone who only needs you on the bad days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to like bask in your wins with you, because like not for nothing, kind of together.
Yeah, that's like,
Word, and then I don't want to be a petty ass bitch and be like, but you wouldn't have this or wouldn't think that way if I didn't
Yeah, no.
fuel that fire for you.
exactly.
Like you had it. in you the whole
I
time,
encourage
just
you
needed
to
some.
do so much, or like help
Right.
you want to do something so you can feel better about yourself, and it's like you're spitting in my face at this point.
Yeah.
Because the worst is when they start to feel better and they start to, you know, get that groove back.
And then you're down in the dumps because you
That
wasted
too.
all your like good energy.
That too,
And then they
but
start
then they
shitting on
leave
you.
you.
Yeah.
Word.
They leave you in the dust
Yeah.
because they good now. And then now when it's your turn and you need some help, it's like they know where to be found.
Yeah.
All shade.
Mm.
All shade.
Yeah, because it sounded like it hit home.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
It did. Because you start to realize that like when you needed them, they were nowhere to be found. You had to do stuff on your own. But when it was time for them to, you know, be uplifted, feel good, you was there.
Facts.
Just think about it. You was there.
But I feel like when you're a good person, like sometimes like you just gotta be like, yeah, I was there. Hopefully something comes, like good karma comes back in my
Yeah,
way.
like we're not even asking for return.
Word, because that's why I even say sometimes like I'll do things out of the kindness of my heart. Don't think I'm doing things for you
For
to
a
like,
favor.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
always out of the kindness
Because
of my heart.
even when I do need something, I might tell you, nah, I'm good. I'll figure it out.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
you know, like just because like I'm that person. But like sometimes like you just have a day and you're driving home like, nah, let me call somebody and like, and they're not even there to vent, but you're there at their front door as soon as they call. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's reciprocated energy, friendships, relationships, even family.
Everything, yeah.
Like all energy has to come full wind, and like I'm not
Exactly.
giving good and getting back now.
How am I supposed to know that you gonna be there to help me out when you can't even build a good relationship, a friendship?
Where you're coming from?
How do you guys feel about reassurance? Like,
I need that because I'm very like, I don't want to say I'm insecure, but
You like security?
I like security just because that trust is like, it's weird, especially for me. And this is why I don't understand why I do it to myself, because when I peep funny movements or like, you know, like it feels funny and I just don't feel the same and I like choose to stay and just try to like, you know, get past it. My heart and spirit never feels the same after the initial
I definitely agree
part
with you.
where I felt weird. So now the trust is like eerie, and now I feel like you're doing funny shit, but instead
the
of
whole
me,
time he probably not doing
nothing. Probably that's not doing
But it's
a
probably
thing.
that one thing
Yes.
that's staying in the back of your
Yes.
head that you feel like it's how
Yes.
he's gonna act for every situation.
Yes.
And now when you spazzing on him, he looking
Yes.
at you like
Like
crazy.
you're fucking nuts.
And then the thing is, guys always like to do this. They will never give you straight reassurance on what they not doing, right?
Yeah.
They always give you like appearance wise or whatever, like, oh, you look good. But when it comes to if I feel insecure about a certain subject or I feel like you're doing something, just say yes or no. I'm not doing it. Like, don't beat me around the bush. Guys love to do that. They have you beat all around the bush. Just say yes or no. Like, is you fucking with the girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there something going on? Say yes or no. Because once you say yes, I'm gone. But that's how they know. If they say yes, you gonna leave.
My
And
whole
they want you
thing-
to stay.
Yeah, my whole thing is I kind of like the option to choose and refuse. That's why I don't really like to be lied to. But then it's like, it's kind of hit or miss because the points where I should move away and walk away, I just automatically go to like, all right, I'm gonna make you feel how I feel, and that's a double negative. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's no
double
point in me even doing that when I could just save my own sanity.
Yeah, I just feel
But
like
I don't know how to do that until I'm like dead ass like
if everyone can just be
pot is
completely
boiled
honest.
over.
Word. That's
Just
what.
be honest.
I'd rather you be a shitty person, but a shitty honest
Just be
person,
honest.
than be like a Prince Charming but a liar. Because I just feel like if you lie to me, you think I'm stupid.
Well,
And that's
what
what
check phone?
we're like.
No.
You don't.
No.
Oh no, I don't
Social
check
media.
phone. I've never
It's-
checked
it's-
a phone.
It's not the phones.
Ever in my life.
It's
I
not
don't
the
do that
phones
either.
we not checking. It's when if we don't feel secure and we need that reassurance that you're not giving. It's the social media. It's the social media. You go straight to Twitter, Instagram, comments and stuff like that, and you don't want to do that because you just want him to tell you what he tell you and let it be that. Now you tell me something, now I gotta go ahead and confirm. We're like,
Right.
that's just annoying. Just be honest. It's either yes or no.
And I could always tell when somebody's lying, especially if you lie to me once. I already know you gonna lie about anything, even if it's the smallest thing ever, like you having to go to work or you having to.
I ain't been on my phone all day.
Exactly. That's
I think people fail to realize in
You
like
only
the
work
getting
at-
to know each other stage, you get to know when someone's lying to you or telling the truth.
exactly.
Like that's why like I feel like if you're gonna lie, like I'm just gonna look at you and you're gonna know I know you're lying. That's why like sometimes listen, when you want to tell the truth, we could talk.
You gonna get this face
Because I don't yell. I don't really care to argue. Like
Yeah, no.
just be.
I don't do that arguing either. I don't got time. I don't
I
care
used-
enough.
That
Look,
shit
I
so
used to-
great.
I used to-
Like
Sad.
I
if
used to
you're
do that shit.
making me, you know, get there and
That's when you should cut it
and
off.
yell at you, then we should be able to have a conversation. We should be able
Yeah.
to debate about things
A respectable
in
conversation.
a respectable way.
So
So
to disagree.
if I have
Yeah.
to yell at you like you're a child and my child, then where are we going with this? We need to talk it out. We might, agree to disagree with certain things. It just really depends, but I'm not doing
But
it.
that's
I'm
when
not
you have
yelling.
to throw in like the patience part because you have some people that will come from other relationships that were just straight arguing. So they only know how to argue, and when you don't want to argue with them, they think you don't care. Like I've been there before, where it's like, you're not gonna spaz. For what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, bro, you
They
don't
want
remember
a
being a
reaction.
kid and your
Like,
mom
what am
looked
I
at you
giving you a
like, you
reaction
know
for?
you're wrong. Like that whole
Exactly.
guilt shit on your face. That's enough for me.
That's enough.
You learned your lesson? Because like I'm one of those people, like I'm very open to accepting mistakes. But the first time's a mistake, if you do that shit again, it's a habit. Like that's when I know that like I think that's why I'm so like out the door with it. Like listen, one time we have a conversation, like this is still playground rules, still living in your mom's house rules. I tell you once, and that's it. Like
Tell you once. Won't
tell
tell
you
you
twice.
twice.
Like
All right.
because that's when I feel like I'm nagging. If I have to tell you again, I
Yeah,
feel
like
I'm
come on
nagging.
now, we grown.
Each.
See, we be trying to go with the flow, but sometimes going with the flow
It's bad.
it's
not a
too
good
long.
I'm not going.
It's
with
let me know
flows.
now. What's your intentions? Months, of course.
It's
months
okay,
later.
but it's okay. People think like when you sitting there and you asking them like, oh, what's your intention? What's blah blah blah? What you trying to do? They think you off bat trying to be with them. That's not the case. But I just need to know that we are working towards something.
I probably
a
ask
similar
that like
goal.
that third month, because I know some girls do it on the first sitting, and that's not cool. I honestly don't think that's
Yeah,
cool.
no.
I think it's more when you guys are like he's texting you every day, y'all hanging out and everything. Like it's going steady. That's when you start asking them questions. But not on the first sitting. That's like a girl asking a guy, "Do you love me?" While
Unless
you
it
having
comes
sex?
up,
I feel like, but
then I
if
wouldn't
you-
bring it up. But unless it comes up and we're like rolling off the tongue with it, then you could talk about it. What
if
your
it's month
intentions
3,
are, what you want, what you expect.
I feel like once we start sharing a space, like if you're like at my crib 4 nights out of 7 of the week and you're going to work from here, you're coming home from here,
Oh, honey.
what does that make you feel like?
Oh my God.
Because it's like
There's
some
girls out
people-
here that do that and ain't cuffs. That's
No, I'm
crazy.
saying, but that's where like I think that's situationship territory. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing functional relationship things, but just with that,
I just think they scared to
I think it's
really
the
ask.
freedom and like
And be confused as to why.
Yeah.
because I'm
The
that person.
girl
I'm a
is
situationship
sitting
person.
there
I'll
like-
say that, and I'd be like,
Just think
damn.
about it.
But once I feel like, because I think it's the freedom of a situationship. Like, I think it's that tie. Like, I think there's more honesty. Like, I've experienced that. Someone that is,
It's definitely more
Not
honesty,
as, like, you
because
know what
your
I'm saying?
feelings aren't really invested.
but no, I'm like, I've been in like 3-year-long situationships.
Yeah,
That's
but
these.
like it's different between like you. I'm not saying
It's
it's
I think it has to be
no feeling,
a personality thing.
but it's like you know what I'm saying. Like damn, like
I guess you just gotta be comfortable. If that's what you want, that's just what you want. But if you're someone who been in a situationship that want more, then that's when you gotta speak up and be like, look, I'm done with this situationship. I don't want no one to be with you. Like, just because y'all in a situation, because just because y'all in a situationship don't mean he don't got a situation with somebody else.
Right.
He just,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like he probably got you and someone else, but if you clearly want that one person to himself, like that's mine, then you gotta be vocal about that. Like, look, if you're not trying to be mine, then just leave me alone. Period.
And then I feel like you know when someone's like a relationship person. Like once you're like fucking with someone for 6 months, like you know if they want. Like I feel like I have a hint of it. Like I'll be like, yeah, I think like we could do the relationship thing, like both of us. But when you fuck with someone who's like equally like I do better when I'm not in a relationship. Like you have to find someone who has that same mentality.
Yeah. I know this is a little bit off topic, but I've been told a lot of times that I don't give off the vibe where like I'm approachable in a way where guys want to date me. Like I give off like, oh, I'm serious, I'm about it. Like y'all get what I'm saying though?
Your demeanor is not approachable. You have to. Guys are not going to step to you if they feel like you're about to fuss them out.
I'm not talking about
or feel
that.
like what, like strong, like a strong presence,
like a strong individual, and
so
if they come
you
to
give
me,
off
if they
that you don't want it.
Yeah. No, not even. I'm talking about like if they approach me, like they need to be on their shit. Like you can't just.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
That is a straight up compliment in my opinion because like I think men and even like women, I've met men that I'm like, yo, they're right here. I want to be there because I'm like here, I'm getting there, like I'm getting my shit together. Like,
and that's crazy because I wouldn't even approach men like that. Like those type of men make me feel away, even though I know
feel like
I'm got it going on. Expect like how you're saying, like, but that's kind of hard to have like to approach a man that has his shit together and you know you have your shit together. Just for me, like that's a little hard for me. I don't know, and then I deal with guys that don't really know how to deal with me because I'm a wild card. Like I'm into a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like what Anaya said, like you want someone to approach you on some, oh yeah, to talk to her, I gotta have my shit together. Because you don't want someone who's like, I don't have my shit together, but I got swag, so I'm gonna bag her. No, don't come. No, listen. I don't care what your friends call you when you're outside doing what you're doing. Like you come correct. Like you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because like you already got that feeling that I'm that type of woman, and that's where I feel like when I go after men, I want to go after men who are doing what I'm doing or better because I want to do better. It's not on some.
You need to teach me something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give it to me.
Expose me to different
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Teach me. Like you teach a man to fish, he'll eat forever. I don't want you to do it for me. So I feel like with whoever said that to you, that's a compliment. Like, because that means you don't take bullshit. Like I'm not about to waste her time.
Yeah, so
time is money to be.
They better be on that shit.
What is it? Your network is your net worth. I was reading.
Ah, you read my little sticky notes in the bathroom.
As I should.
I got that from a book called Your Next Level Life by Karen Arlington. It's a good book, okay? Okay, y'all, next question. Have you ever been ghosted?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't even remember the situation, but
I do.
I just recently got ghosted. Like nigga said, boo. Disappeared. He disappeared. Like,
damn.
Okay,
Halloween came and went, and so did he.
Yeah. He came around Halloween time last year, and this Halloween, well, no, it was summertime. Yeah, it was summertime.
See.
But okay, I'm gonna tell my story.
Please.
Just recently, we haven't dated since earlier this year, but just recently, you know, we reconnected and, you know, we was hanging out a bit, blah, blah, blah. But then last time I seen him, it was August, and he came over, he cooked, we hung out, chilled, and then he left. So this whole time I didn't know, like, you know, I didn't know what he was feeling, blah, 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 but it was cool. So I assumed nothing. I texted him the next day because, you know, he was supposed to do something for me. He didn't reply, but I didn't think nothing of it. Then I texted him like a few weeks later and he didn't reply again. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's tea?
I think Casper the Not So Friendly Ghost.
Right, like. And I'm at this point, I'm kind of thinking like, did I say something? I'm trying to think about things that I've said last time I seen him to make sure I didn't say nothing crazy, but I didn't, that I know of, because my memory is bad. But yeah, so like it was good. And then he ended up replying after like another time that I texted him, and we were just, you know, going back and forth a little bit, but not too much. He sent the message. I mean, I sent the message, he sent the message, and then that was it. He said that he needed space, so I said, cool. I ended up not hearing from him, and it's November. That shit was, what, back in August?
That's
Nigga
crazy.
Disappeared. I said, oh.
And he better stay where he at. Stay where you at.
Okay.
My ghosting story is just. Do I even want to?
Oh, I didn't even tell the good part.
I'm saying.
Why this boy? Why he changed his whole number?
Maybe he got someone pregnant.
I always think the Jurassic. Like, you ghosted me. You got a baby on the way.
That's what I thought in my situation.
I don't know if that's making myself feel better though.
Yes, when I got ghosted,
It don't,
that's
like,
he's
I mean,
a
maybe
never
you know, he got some girl pregnant, blah blah. I'm gonna just go with that one so I don't feel as
no.
bad. But it just makes you feel even worse.
Okay,
It makes you feel even worse.
Now, my story will make you feel better. So, it was, what, 2 summers ago, I want to say? And I was talking to one of my cousin's friends. Bad idea.
Yeah,
sort of
bad
family
idea.
members,
Yeah.
friends. But it was on some, like, my cousin was like, oh, come chill, like, hung out with my cousin the whole day. And then his friend just, like, approached me before I was gonna leave. So I'm, like, texting him for, like, a week or two. And then me and Shay are about to go to a BH party in the city. And he was like, oh, let's hang out. Like, I'll go to the party with you and your friend. I'm like, the first time we hang out, like, we can't go to a party with me and my friend. Like, that's weird. So fast forward through all that. I like texted him and I'm like, damn, I hope he doesn't fuck me because I didn't bring him to that party. So I'm texting him like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then I text my cousin like, bro, why is your friend so corny? Like, just because I didn't bring him to a party? He was in jail the whole time. So I'm blowing up his phone. Not like blowing up, but like sporadically blowing up. And I just felt bad because I was like, not for nothing, like, you're cool people. Like, you're my cousin's friend. Like, I don't want to be on like.
Not the jail.
Like, I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to
You
be
were like
like.
talking to yourself for weeks.
Yo.
So then I'm sitting here like.
So technically,
Yeah, not even. I'm like, I just was like, not for nothing. Like, I'm
Fine.
not a dickhead. I was like, I just didn't think like getting to know each other at a party was ideal.
Yeah.
Especially a party you don't know people and I do. So that's my attention
And I'm
getting
gonna
thrown
be
away.
around
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then my cousin was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Da 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 da. When I spoke to, I'm like. So I'm sitting here in my head like, oh yeah, he's not shit. Like, just because I didn't hang out with you once, like that's how you're gonna act like if we did chill, like later down the road. So I'm telling my cousin, I was like, bro, I hope he doesn't have his phone. Like, I hope it's not his property. I was like, I hope it's home. Like, imagine getting out of jail, the first thing you see is a girl you met like 4 times wilding on you. Like,
Yo.
I'm not wilding, like, just apologize. Like, because I really felt bad. I'm like, damn, did I offend him? Like, does he think like I'm some like. But that was a funny story because I was like, because there's so many opinions.
What do
on
you
it.
guys think about friends with benefits? Does it work? Like, would you do it?
Still doing it.
I feel like there are, I don't want to say rules and regulations, but there's ways to go about friends with benefits. If you really care about that friendship, then y'all need to be open and honest. Like, you need to be like, if you're just fucking, then say that. But if that's your friend, and then you start to mix those, oh, that's my friend, I dead love them, with the, oh, and they fuck me right, I love them and they fuck me, oh wow, I'm in love. Don't be that person. Especially don't be that person and not say something. Because friends with benefits always go south because one person catches feelings and doesn't want to be the, damn, I call it feelings, but that's your friend. Like, friends are for thick and thin.
So maybe I didn't really have a friends with benefits then, because in my eyes, what I see is that, you know, I used to talk to someone, right? And of course, when you talk to someone, you did things, and you guys don't talk anymore, but you still have sex. But there's still a connection there. Isn't that still like friends with benefits?
I mean, you're just fucking them.
Right, just fucking them, right?
Yeah.
So I
Friends with
never
benefits
really
literally means friends.
Yeah, like,
you
I
were
never-
friends first, and then y'all just
Yeah,
started
agree
the
and
benefits.
agree.
But
to
then
just
I
have
feel
sex.
like there's
No.
like statutes of limitations on friends with benefits. Like, if we've been friends for like 20 years and then I fuck you, like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck is so vulgar.
Oh, sorry. Can I
Fuck.
Can I be like, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Then
I guess I never had a friends with benefits
If
then.
you're, you know, linking one of your
Wait, what were we talking
think I
about
could
last
the
night?
SpongeBob, the obvious. But I feel like friends with benefits is not for the.
It's not for the week.
Yeah, it's not for the week. It's not for the emotional. Because like you don't, and then you don't want to be like that friend that like you're a nurturer too. So it's like
I'm definitely nurturer.
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping with you, but you know I'm giving you that emotional support you want from a significant other, and that's how you stumble into a significant. Like
can't do that shit at all.
Yep.
That's
all
why
my friends.
And you cannot bro him. I will say that.
Ooh, no,
if you have
bro him
sexual
after that.
intercourse with that man,
you could call him by his
dap
regular
him
name.
up, but don't call him bro because not for nothing, people will call you out on that. I never did that. I'm the person that's like, don't call me sis.
No, seriously.
Don't call me
like
sis.
if I hear somebody that I know that you mess with and you be like, yeah, that's my bro, I'm look at you like this. Excuse me.
People do that all the time and blow me.
I say a lot of things in my head, but my face will be like this.
Even like, don't sis me. Like,
no.
Yeah, no.
No.
I can't do it.
And then I feel like even if you have intentions on fucking with me and we're acquaintances, don't sis me. Because then I'm going to be like, oh, you're my bro. You're basically a Ken doll. There's no dick there. Like,
I've done it before. It's fun.
It is. It's
because
fun.
you
I don't think
you
I
have
can
to do
handle
it when you know you will not have any type of feelings towards that person.
Have to
You never had someone dap you up after sit like,
yeah. Good one.
I'm like, oh, we're still on for game night on Friday, right? Is it at your house or?
Yeah, no, I don't think. The way I'm a Cancer and
Oh, you're okay.
I can see that.
I'm not. You can see that.
Yeah.
I'm not built that way.
I feel like I'm the water sign that just got left out of that because I'm like very content with that.
You know, Cancer. They say Cancer like and Pisces are like very toxic together.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only
my
touched
closest
one
situation is
Cancer.
a Cancer.
Yep.
I'm a Pisces and he was a
Yeah,
Cancer.
but do that.
I couldn't last with the Cancer guy I was dating. Two Cancers don't mix.
I was in the mix with one Cancer once my whole life. I can never do that again. The emotion. That's like
it's really bad.
Yeah.
I've always had Geminis come
channel set. That's like the kill where it's like, yeah, I'm just killing, and they like kiss you on the forehead and like pet your face. I'm like, bro, no.
Virgos and Tauruses are my weakness.
I love Virgos.
Woo! Pleasure.
Sorry. I just have to get that out.
I'm a sicko and I like Geminis.
I love
my sister's a Gemini, but one thing I can say about Geminis, even though we do say you guys are multiple personalities, but the work ethic is great. You guys really know how to work and stay on top of your shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the light switch be flickering.
Mm-hmm. It's real.
I feel like
the
they have
don't
the
go to the top
stubborn.
floor.
No.
But you wanna know who like Geminis remind me of? They remind me of like a water sign mixed with like a Taurus.
I love Taurus.
Because they have like that stubbornness and they have like that oomph about them. Like I love Taurus. Like love Taurus. I know my Benai is a Taurus. Okay. So like I love how stubborn they are, and when a Taurus cares about you, like they're one of those people. Like being in a relationship with a Taurus, like I could already see it. Like that's like no, be on your shit. Like, and they're like the people like you can't be emotionally insecure with the Taurus because they'll look at you like, bro, I'm the shit, you're dating me, you're with me, so you already know you're the shit. Like, they'll reassure you by, like, gassing themselves up. Exactly. And I love it. Like, I love that it's like, this is about me, but you got it too, baby.
Like, when y'all was talking about reassurance, and I was just sitting there
yes,
like, I don't
you
know.
cannot be like, I don't think I'm pretty and date a Taurus man. Because he'll deadass be like, oh, you think I got fucked up taste? Like,
no, I don't need it. But it's nice.
It's
but I don't know. Like, I mean, if you say it, you say it. But I
like to be gassed.
I don't lose sleep over you not gassing me.
Right. I need you to gas me.
But at the same time, like I want to be putting clothes on and like I'm struggling to get.
Oh yeah.
My
If I'm getting dressed in front of you, or if I come out the room and you see that I look good, of course.
Yeah,
I would love to hear. Oh damn, you look good.
And I'm like a goofy girlfriend. I'd be like, look at that. Oh,
I said I'm not saying you no more.
Stuff like I want to be gassed. Like
yeah, like I said,
even just jokingly, like
I sent selfies and he didn't respond to my selfies, and I was like,
I really
don't. I love that. I said to him,
like
wait,
picture.
No, I said to him, I'm not sending you no more selfies because you never say anything about my selfies. He said to me, but you already know how I feel about you. You already know you look good. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just say, I'm not sending you selfies for no reason. You said a selfie.
I had to have that conversation. I didn't know I was supposed to like react to post barbershop pictures. Like
You're supposed to.
I know, but like at first because I'd be like, I'm gonna see you in like 10 minutes. I'm picking you up from the barbershop.
I love the pressure.
But no, like, but when you get in the car, of course I'm gonna gas you. But I didn't know like as a shorty, that was my thing. Like, I'm supposed to be like eggplant tongue,
They
hard
love
eyes,
when you
beach.
hype them up.
Send
when
me
they
that
got a
cut
fresh
before it hits the gram. I don't want no picture that hit the gram first. You send me something separate.
If you don't send me a picture before it hits the internet.
Oh no,
You
like
ain't
no,
real.
I don't want a picture you're putting on the internet. I need my picture,
Right, yeah.
and then you could take a picture.
No,
for
they
your
would
shit.
send 2 different pictures.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying, like,
But make sure you
if
send my
don't
shit
send
first.
nothing.
Yeah, but I never I but like going with Jill's story, like that happened to me. Like I picked him up from the barbershop. He's like, you didn't even say nothing about my picture. Like
Yeah.
I was like, well, I was picking you up. He's like, nah, like he's like, I want you to kiss me in my text and kiss
You
me
can't.
out.
You can't just.
Guys like that shit.
You can't just look at the picture and be like, oh, you.
Yeah, like
Like
damn,
it.
wait,
Like,
like,
nobody
so
wants
they
to
hate
see
on
a
him.
Or a little
Or
hard.
I was like, okay, and he's like,
I
oh, okay, what? He's like, okay, what? I just sat in this chair behind 5 other people, and then I get an okay. Like
Yeah.
I think that's equivalent to
feelings
sitting under the drop.
But like
hurt.
on a serious note though, like reassurance. Sometimes you just want to know like we know we good or whatever, but tell me something you like.
Back
Tell
me every day.
Yeah, like let me know something because we can go on for months or whatever and no one really say how they really feel until some shit go down. Everyone always talks about the bad but never want to say like, you know, I really do enjoy us talking or like getting to know each other. I like how you gas me. I like how you motivate me, you know, tell me like what I should do with my channel. Well, just in general versus when something go, you know, left. It's always I don't like this, I don't like that.
Right.
You know, like I can't do this no more if you're gonna keep doing this. But no one never wants to praise each other. Like there's nothing wrong with praising each other.
And when you said reassurance, like even like when you said about your channel, like taking interest in your significant other or person's interest is reassurance.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, you're paying attention. Because even like your questions, like if someone would have helped you come up with your questions, like wow, like, you're showing interest in my channel.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
You know where I realize a lot of things that I mess up in because like I'm not used to opening up to people and getting to know people is that a lot of things that like when the reinsurance thing, like the last person I was dating, they liked it, they liked to hear it, like that was their thing, they needed to have the reinsurance. But because I'm not that, I was never that type of person, like I never really knew, like I did it sometimes, but
You're learning too.
I'm learning your love language.
Yeah.
yes.
Because my love language is just like we could be sitting here chilling, or you could be in the next room, but I just know that you're there.
Word, I'm that person.
That's me. Or I do like gifts, but I don't really care about that. But quality time and
Quality time and
I like
affirmation.
thoughtful
Yeah.
I like thoughtful gifts.
so. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming to watch this video. It's probably gonna be long.
So
Because
what?
we was over here talking, and I know y'all gonna chat with us. So I just want you guys to thank you guys for watching my video. Follow my friends, follow my girls, and please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also hit that buzzer so you know the next time I post. And we out. Peace.